Hello everyone and welcome to the Technology Program webinar. My name is Ijirba Walker-Arthur and I manage SCO's Technology Program. The purpose of this presentation is to give you an overview of what the Technology Department of an investment bank does, the typical placement roles, and also to discuss the benefits of working in investment banking technology. We'll also go over ideal candidates for the program. So let's get started. So what does the IT department of an investment bank do exactly? Well, certainly more than just fixing printers and changing toner cartridges. This isn't your college computer lab. Investment banks depend on innovative technology to give the bank and its clients a competitive edge. IT works with the different business units like asset management, research, investment banking, sales and trading to make their work easier and faster, which helps them gain this competitive advantage. For example, say an investment banking analyst is working on a pitch book for a client meeting, but the meeting gets moved to a later date. He or she will now have to go back and update all this information in that pitch book. Working with the IT team, they can develop applications, macros, etc. to automatically update all this information with just one click. So basically, IT is used to transform the business. So now let's talk about the various placement roles within IB Tech. The first role is the Business Systems Analyst position. Now, the myth with this role is that you don't need to really be technical in order to succeed. That is wrong. In the BA role, you will work one-on-one with people in investment banking, asset management, sales and trading, research, etc., your clients, to identify, assess, and record business needs. Then, you will need to document and translate these needs to the application development team. So it is important to not only understand what the business units do, but also to have a strong technical background to be able to understand what is possible and what's not, and to advise on options, risks, and costs versus benefits. Once the application development team has created new technologies or applications, the business analyst will also teach the business units how to use these new applications and software. So great communication and presentation skills are key here as well, as you may be presenting to senior management. Next are the application development analysts. These are the hardcore programmers. They are responsible for the actual design, coding, and development of new applications. This is a great role for students who are interested in being creative technologists because you get to come up with creative ideas for the business units while still using your tech background. Okay, so the last role is the service delivery analyst. These are the more hands-on group. They provide support for the firm's tech infrastructure, for example, servers, desktops, etc., and work on installation and configuration of new software. They also diagnose and resolve production problems. Big question of the day. Sure, I'm technical and kind of glance at the Wall Street Journal sometimes, but why should I want to do this? First, you're able to develop a cross-functional skill set because you will work on a variety of projects as well as with different business units. It's a great way to merge your business and technology interests. You can use your understanding of how capital markets operate and how trends impact the way investment banks do business, as well as your tech savvy to move laterally within the firm. Second, you'll have the opportunity to work in a fast-paced, constantly changing environment. Investment banking technology is not the place for a person who is content to work on the same thing over and over again with no action. Global markets are constantly changing. New financial products are being developed daily. So working in investment banking technology, you will have to be able to adapt to this constantly changing environment. Another benefit of working in this field is that you get to be creative and innovative and see your ideas materialize. In this environment, you become involved in all stages of the project, from inception through implementation. Even as an intern, you'll be given important projects, typically 10-week-long projects to complete. For example, if you're working in a business analyst type role, under the supervision of your manager, you will work to translate business needs into test plans for the application development teams. Typically, your offer may be contingent on completing this project, and your team will watch to see how creative you are and how quickly you pick up concepts. The work-life balance within IB Tech is great as well. The average analyst workday is from 8 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and no weekends. There's no eating, showering, and sleeping like it happens on the Google campus. The compensation is generous too. Analysts can earn up to $90,000 a year, including bonus. Perhaps the biggest positive change about working in IT on Wall Street these days is that it is no longer considered a back office sideshow. IB Tech has gone from being an out of sight, out of mind cost center, a necessary evil if you will, and has transcended into a critical business function. In many cases, you're seeing IT side by side with the users. If you go to the biggest trading desk in the world, the IT guy sits with the mortgage traders on the desk, and you can't tell which is which. This slide details the typical compensation for professionals working in IT at an investment bank. It's from a 2010 survey by Information Week. Analysts can earn between $90,000 to $120,000 a year depending on their role. This information also applies to hedge funds, etc. The box on the right also details the typical career path for someone working in this field of technology. You can start in a staff or analyst position, proceed into a manager or supervisory role, then to director, to VP, to chief technology officer, and then to chief information officer. So, now that you're all excited about the program, how do you get in? Well, you're looking for students who have completed courses in the following: C, C++, Visual Basic, Java, and SQL. Previous experience on a help desk or coding experience on various school projects is highly desirable. You should have at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA. Excellent quantitative and analytical skills are a must, as well as problem-solving capability. You should be passionate about technology within financial services and be eager to integrate technical solutions in a business environment. You should also understand the various placement roles and what you will be doing in each area. Strong leadership, interpersonal, written, verbal communication skills are very important in IB Tech. Typically, the myth has been that if you're working in IT, you're sitting in the cubicle with your head down, coding, not talking to anyone. The financial service industry is a people-oriented one, so it's important, even in IT, to have a personality, to be outgoing, have good communication skills. Typical majors include electrical and computer engineering, computer science, information science, etc. The participating partners, as you can see, in the SU Tech program include Citi, Credit Suisse, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and UBS. Here are a few tips to help you as you prepare for a technology internship with the SEO Career Program. First and foremost, learn as much as you can about the SEO organization, the internship, and your program of choice. The SEO website is an excellent source of information about the organization, programs, and processes. In addition, here are some resources to help you learn more about the world of technology as it relates to investment banking. Information Week, Wall Street and Tech, and CIO Magazine. I would encourage you to visit these sites to learn more. Also, feel free to email me with questions or comments. Hope you enjoyed this webinar presentation, and all the best.